Vande Mataram. The topic of this great evening's discussion will be on misuse of physical things is a denial. Very interesting thing. It is day to day atmosphere. We feel the situation when and where we people normally people what they do they make the rough handling careless breaking or waste of, and misuse of physical things. Many times we feel, many times we see. Of course, sometimes also we do that careless handling, creating waste mismanagement, and sometimes misuse of things. Things these are the daily, everyday scenario in our life. But Sri Aurobindo quotes in his straightforward manner, Sri Aurobindo quotes in his straight vision, he answers boldly. The rough handling and careless breaking or waste and misuse of physical things is a denial in yogic consciousness. So topic we are going to discuss the misuse of physical things is a denial in of the yogi consciousness. Ordinary people can do it, they don't have the problem, they have got not the right, actually it is not given the fundamental right from the constitution. They can do because they are unaware, they are that much illiterate, they don't know, they packed with ignorance, they don't know what to do. That ego is there, sometimes this ignorance is there, of course ignorance, from ignorance this ego is coming, this is emerging rather. So people who are living in this spiritual atmosphere and staying in the yogic consciousness, from for them, this is a denial, straightforward, straightly, in a very bold language. Here in the quotes again, I will try to quote it. The rough handling and careless breaking or waste or misuse of physical and things is a denial of yogi consciousness and a great hindrance to the bringing down the divine truth to the material plane. Because this material plane, to this material plane, divine truth, divine light, and divine power, but must descend down. But thing is that here it is not possible. This world is earth is not prepared. It is the base is not at all prepared what we have achieved. So when the base is prepared, not prepared, how the index can be able to stand upon it? So it will be a constant hindrance for the descent of this divine truth to this material plane. So this base must be prepared. For that the preparation from will start from yourself, and from now itself, from at present it will start and from you. So, and a greater hindrance to the bringing down of the divine truth into the material plane. What are these? These small things we misuse, we handle carelessly, simply break, careless breaking, careless misuse. These are all the denials, and they create the hindrance in the every consciousness. That is what we have seen. Many times the example also we have seen, even the DOS, they are going and complaining against the Ashramite or the people who is mishandling against these things, that we are there. The house is from the outside, from the external, from the surface, it is chakachak. But please rush in and see, we are still there. They actually covered the things, it is there, we are there. So this mother has come and inspected straight away. She has crossed in and she has shown these the things are happening, and it must not happen again. Even sometimes we have seen that the skids from Oroville, trees are coming and complaining against the people roughly. They have put their skids on my body, and I am getting pain. So mother had sent people. This should not be again. It should not happen again. Buckets they have gone and complained. Some other you see, they are unnecessary when unnecessarily whenever not required. Actually, it is packed with water and all. For this, our longevity, lifespan is getting squeezed. So these are the things. Because why you feel what, why this is the thing, these are the things going on. Mother Sri Aurobindo tries to clarify. There is a consciousness in each physical thing, but we don't know. We don't know. Of course, very few people know. They don't know that there is a consciousness in physical things with which they can communicate. One can communicate. For this communication, proper communication, really, there is a physical thing, there is a consciousness in each physical thing that with which one can communicate. Everything has an individuality of creation, kind, houses, car, furniture, everything. It has got a consciousness, and almost wherever you see, you feel this is dead one, this is actually, it has no consciousness, nothing like this, because we're not that much aware. So we feel that way. The mother steer in the course, a certain kind, houses, cars, furniture, everything, there is a consciousness hidden behind it that actually communicates. Through this communicates, it communicates. Sometimes also you see, there is you can see some communication whenever you are there, you are sitting alone, you can find some communication. Something will be there. This, of course, you are not able to understand their language. You can feel communication. These small birds are trying to communicate. These buffaloes, these ox, these cows, they are also trying to communicate with us. So also you feel find that there are houses, cars, and all. You are looking something that you find. Of course, it is very difficult to communicate because that consciousness must be there. So the ancient peoples knew that, they had the idea this is going on because they were staying among the nature, very much conscious. But now itself the scenario is changed. We have come to an ultra modern society where only destruction, debacle, and this ruin. These are the class strife. All these things are ultra modern. This attitude has been changed. No peace and purity, no sincerity. Everything is lacking. Initial that purity, initial sincerity, initial that calmness, nature's primeval loneliness, everything is lost. We have spoiled these things. But actually, these ancient people, they knew. So they saw a spirit or genius in every physical being. That was their idea. They could be able to identify the genius, the spirit within, which is actually very much living, very much actually in front. They had that idea, these ancient people. Then again, Mother quotes here very interestingly. Material things are not to be despised. Material things are not to be despised. We think simply misuse. Suppose we have got one car, no, one two-wheeler now. After few days, sometime we have got another car or another two-wheeler new, or one something costlier or something, one new, a new model. So the world is neglected. Naturally, it must not be done that way. Suppose you are in spiritual line, the material things are not to be despised. Without them, there can be no manifestation in the material world. So that carefully it must be taken care. Again, steering the course here very interestingly, asceticism for its own sake is not the ideal of this yoga. Asceticism for its own sake, for its own sake, is not ideal of this yoga. This yoga means it is integral yoga where we are pursuing here. But self-control is in the vital and the right order. Self-control in the vital and the right order in the material are the very important part of all. Self-control, importance in the course, stresses upon self-control in the vital and the right order in the material are the very important part of it. And even an ascetic discipline is better for our purpose than the loose absence of the control. So, ascetic discipline is better for our purpose, not to be despised. As here. This is not right. To lose absence of the true control. Then mastery of the material does not mean having plenty and profusely throwing it out and spoiling it as fast as it comes or faster. It is not the throwing it. It is not expected. So mastery implies what this mastery implies. In it, the right and careful utilization of things. This mastery part actually it indicates when the Sirnas used the term mastery, he tries to explain. This mastery means implies the right and careful utilization of things and also self-control after the use. Self-control and proper and careful utilization that is required. So for this, actually, Sri Aurobindo tries to go one step still forward. There is a consciousness in them, a life which is not the life and the consciousness of man and animal which we know, but still the secret and real. ordinary in my physical being, in animal, and in man, of course, this is clear. We can feel it is there, but it is there in secret and real. There is a consciousness in everywhere. That is why we must have a respect for physical things. Sometimes we kick it off, we throw it out, we don't care, no proper care is taken, it is not cleaned properly. So many ways we are mishandling or actually not utilizing properly. So we must have a respect for the physical things and use them rightly. No misuse or waste. Here in the categorically stresses upon no misuse or waste. Ill treat or handle with careless roughness. No careless roughness, or we must not ill treat and handle with a careless roughness. That smoothness must be there. That respect must be there, because there is a consciousness behind every material things. The feeling of all being consciousness or alive comes when our own physical consciousness, that we have to be conscious. First we have to develop our consciousness. We must realize ourselves, and not the mind only awake out in obscurity, become aware of one in all things, the divine everywhere. That is that Sarva Vasudeva Maya in the jail. Sri Aurobindo had this vision. Of course, he had the idea Sarva Vasudeva Maya, divine is everywhere. So, like this, that attitude, that thing will come in us. Everything is we must see that God is everywhere. God is everywhere. Everything is in God. That idea must be there. Again, Sri Aurobindo quotes to explain beautifully. There is a consciousness in each physical thing, with which one can communicate. It is there already, we have seen. So we have to discover the spirit, the genius in it. Again, Sri Aurobindo quotes in his the idea, an idea that come through the physical mind. Of course, these ideas it is coming from the physical mind, and the mind is almost the lowest portion of this super mind. So it thinks of, it creates, but thing is that it is not that much sure what is creating almost at the surface. Suggesting the following physical utility only and ignoring all other perceptions and motives. Only physical utility it places upon this mind, but actually it's a perception, and ignores perceptions and motives. So you must be on your guard. It is here in those warning. You must be, it is advice rather, you must be on your guard against the ideas and suggestions of this physical mind. So physical mind that destroys, that disturbs, that actually confuses. You must be, Sri Aurobindo categorically stresses upon, you must be on your guard against the ideas and suggestions of this physical mind, and accept none without discrimination or subjection to higher life. So thing is that's we must be conscious with our higher consciousness and this higher light, higher thought, higher mind only, not this subjection to the ordinary surface mind. So sometimes we what we have to do, all are the mother's work. Very interesting. The work in work there must be a rule and a discipline, and as the punctuality, that is a great thing in our yoga. We have seen punctuality. What is good work? What is bad or less good work? Everything is mother's work. Everything is equal. Everything that mother's consciousness is, the mother's touch is there, created by the divine mother. So nothing is good, nothing is bad, and nothing is big, nothing is small, nothing is magnanimous, nothing is null. That feeling must be extricated from the nature. That is the most criteria, big criteria that must be taken into consideration. To be able to be regular is a great force. Very much conscious. To be conscious, that is the first thing. To be regular, to be very much conscious. One becomes master of one's time and its one's own movements. That is great criteria, great thing that is required. Resolution, sometimes we do, means we'll try to get a thing done in the given time. We must be resolved. We must resolve. Let us make us true to our resolve. So thing is that we must be sincere. We must be regular. We must not mishandle. We must not misuse. We must go on the divine concept, because there is a consciousness behind all. Thank you.